Hey guys, life's getting overwhelming, isn't it? And it's really hard to stay motivated during that time. We've all experienced times when things get tough and staying motivated to do what we need to do seems almost impossible, doesn't it? I'm Empathic Sight, and welcome back to my channel where I talk about wellness, self-care, and managing the world as a low-vision Canadian. And today I want to talk to you about staying motivated during tough times. Kind of fitting for the current climate, isn't it? First off, I want to talk about the challenges that we face that can be impacted by tough times, or can impact tough times. Now, I don't want to talk about the political climate right now because I really try to stay away from that, and you know what? There's enough people talking about that stuff right now. So, things like job stress, health challenges, financial challenges, personal setbacks, all that kind of stuff, those can all have an impact on how we stay motivated, and they can also impact our lives greatly. So, I guess I don't really need to spend too much time validating everybody's stress and anxiety and lack of motivation because, hey, if you didn't worry about that, you wouldn't be watching this. So, why don't we talk about 5 tips that I have to help you stay motivated, especially when things are tough or overwhelming, okay? So the first one is break the big tasks into smaller ones, okay? Say you have to clean your kitchen, and you walk in, and the dishes are piled, and the recycling's over here, and there's garbage, and there's just so much. Break it down into little things, like, I'm going to collect all my cans and bottles and put them in a bag. Then you're going to go in and do other things like that. So that's what I mean by breaking it down into smaller tasks. The second one talks about the fact that we as human beings thrive on routine. So in order to maintain a structure that we can stick with, it's creating that routine for us. So Mondays I clean this, Tuesdays I clean this, Wednesdays is homework day. Those kind of things really help out. So sticking to that structure really does help. And when we do finish those small tasks, celebrate it. Celebrate those small victories and allow yourself to recognize the progress that you're making. Like, okay, I'm halfway done cleaning my kitchen, or I spent an hour on my homework. I'm going to pause for now and just celebrate the fact that I just spent that time. So that really does help to kind of keep yourself motivated to keep going. The next one is to practice gratitude to shift your focus. So that means that you don't always have to be grateful for everything around you, and if you're not, then you're failing. No, it's just if you can find 3 things each day that help you to be happy or grateful for the people around you, or for things that happen. For example, sometimes I'm just grateful for coffee. So that really does help you. And then the 5th one is to lean on your support network. So there are people in your life, whether they're your friends, your family, a professional, a support line, a group, whatever. Lean on those people when you're struggling, because that's what they're there for. They are there to support you. And if they say, how are you doing? If they're genuinely asking, be okay with saying, I'm not doing that great. It takes a lot of courage to actually say, I'm not okay. And you know what? Sometimes it's okay to not be okay. So lean on those support networks and they can help you. Here are some examples of things that you can do during tough times to keep yourself motivated. The first one is write motivational notes to yourself. So these will be reminders that you can do it, right? Another one is make a list and have it available of small wins or any kind of wins that you have accomplished so that you can revisit that when you're feeling like I'm worthless, I'm not going to do very well, right? You can look at that list and go, oh, I did that. I really did that, and I feel good about that. So that really does help. Next one is using affirmations or quotes to feel encouraged. Now, for me, positive affirmations don't actually work. I can look in the mirror and tell myself, you are great, you are beautiful, you are blah, blah, blah. And it'll just be words for me. So for me, I have to do acts of kindness and acts of affirmation. So rewarding myself when I do something good is my way of giving myself an affirmation. And they do help sometimes, but sometimes, gratification from others is even better. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." So that's honestly a really great quote to put in here because of the fact that belief is the halfway mark to actually getting through it. And it's okay to struggle. That's okay. It's part of life, and it just means that you're human. Just remember to give yourself grace today, especially if you're struggling, especially if things are getting tough, especially if the world is overwhelming, which I don't know about you guys, but it is for me. And just remember that you're doing your best, and that's enough. So now I want to hear from you. So what's something that you might be struggling with today that maybe you'd like to lean on the other people that read these comments and see if there's any support that we can offer? Let's support each other. Let's be there for each other. Let's truly be Canadians, right? Anyways, I hope you like this. Please remember to leave a comment down below. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.